Previously at Bend City Council.
Hi, I'm Mayor Melanie Kebler, and this is your City Council recap. This month, Council approved updates to the Wildflower Master Plan, a development proposed for a property bordering 15th Street and just south of Wilson Avenue. The change involves redesignating land previously zoned as commercial to residential zoning instead. This change will allow for more housing, around 500 homes in total, to be built on that piece of land, and the plan also includes trail connections, open space, and retaining a corner of commercial zoning. During the Council's work session last night, we heard an update about the city's water conservation program. The sprinkler inspection program alone saved nearly 7 million gallons of water last year. We heard more good news too. Even though our population has grown and we've added almost 20,000 new water customers since 2018, we're using less water than we did in 2018. Kudos to staff and our community for participating in our conservation programs. Council also received an overview of our local housing market as well as an overview of our shelter funding challenges. We heard, as many people know in Bend, that a person making the median household income in our city cannot afford the average house. Our city's consolidated plan for housing calls out the fact that housing supply has not kept up with housing demand, resulting in overcrowding, high rental and home prices, and more people either forced to move to another city or losing their housing altogether and becoming homeless. Despite a common assumption that people experiencing homelessness in our community are coming from other places, the fact is a large majority of people experiencing homelessness here made their home here in Central Oregon prior to becoming homeless. This council is committed to continuing to collaborate with service providers, the county, the Coordinated Houseless Response Office, and the community to get solutions on the ground that move people off the street and into the housing and services that they need. Earlier this month, Council heard the results of the Bend Police Department's biannual community survey. The survey found that a higher rate of people in Bend trust the police department than they did 2 years ago, in part due to the police department's response to the shooting that occurred at Safeway last August. The survey also found that people generally feel less safe than they did 2 years ago. A link to the full report can be found on the city's website, bendoregon.gov, and our police department will use these results to help make policy decisions going forward. Council approved 2 new contracts related to the Neighborhood Street Safety Program, a community-driven program that helps address local street safety concerns. 6 projects will be entering the construction phase this year, and that includes construction of a lane divider and a crosswalk at the intersection of the Larkspur Trail and Bear Creek Road. 6 projects are going to be designed this year, including 2 pedestrian crossings on Century Drive. Those will be constructed in 2024. In 2020, the Neighborhood Street Safety Program became part of our GEO-bond funding plan. So a new list of projects are being created and defined and being grouped and scheduled for design and construction each year now through 2029. City Council issued 4 proclamations this month recognizing April as Fair Housing Month, Arbor Month, and Sexual Assault Awareness Month. We also declared April 23rd through 29th National Crime Victims' Rights Week. Thanks for watching this update. If you'd like to learn more or get involved with City Council, head to bendoregon.gov/council, and we'll see you next month.